Hi Cancer, welcome back to Omkara Tarot and to the first in-depth love read for the month of October. And Cancer, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind, okay? Take what works for you and leave the rest. So let's begin. Let's see what action's coming towards you, Cancer, now, how you're feeling, how your person is feeling. My angel spirit guides, please bless this reading for Cancer and send them the messages they need to hear the most for their love life now. Thank you. Alright Cancer, let's start your reading. Welcome back all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. And Cancer, if you're new here, we welcome you as well. Do join us, subscribe to the channel, become part of us, we welcome you in. Alright Cancer, let's start your reading. King of Swords, Five of Swords, King of Cups, Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Newbies, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side is for you, one side will be for your person. And in the center, I'm going to have your mutual energies, your dialogue message cards, action cards, etc. Okay. Okay, person A and person B, actions. Bottom of my deck, I have the Four of Wands. Alright, so in between all this chaos that I see here of people giving up and feeling unhappy and all the blockages, the delays, the overall energy is still the Four of Wands, which is like soulmates, forever. Okay, let's see what's happening. From what I see here, there's somebody who wants to speak now. They want to speak their truth finally. They feel that whatever games they've been playing have all kind of backfired on them and they are feeling like a loser, to be very honest right now. Whereas the other person is saying, hey, this connection was getting too toxic. I'm not interested anymore. I'm not even fighting for this connection anymore. Okay? So let's start with some dialogue message cards here, Cancer. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be first, and then we'll go on to your reading. So Cancer and that person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Cancer and their person. Cancer and their person spirit, they could say something to each other. Cancer and their person. One more. Cancer and their person. All right. Let's take a few more, Cancer. From another deck, mix it up a bit, spice it up a bit. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, Cancer, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. Cancer and their person. One more. Last one. All right, here we go, Cancer. Let's start your reading. The first card here says, it's sometimes hard to keep the faith when you're taking so long to commit. See, I told you, too much of delay has already happened and the other person's kind of giving up, thinking it's toxic. What's the point of waiting around? I have no faith left in this connection anymore. I know I have narcissistic tendencies, but I'm not one. I developed these traits to protect myself. This could be person A. I've come to realize that I'm not more awakened than you. You are awake too. I know that I'm marriage material, and I know that deep down you know that too. I keep looking up at the stars, hoping you're looking at them at the same time that I do. Trying to gather up the courage to get in contact with you. My past of how I was raised affects how I act now in life. And the last card here, Cancer, says, you're all I ever need to complete me. All right, Cancer, these were some of your messages, and if these resonated, let's start your reading. I'm going to start with an angel blessing card as always. Let's see what my angels have for this read. Blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for Cancer. Blessing, guidance, advice, commitment. Well, I'm not surprised. I have the commitment card and I have the Four of Wands. So that's heavily, heavily on somebody's mind now. Even after all that's happened here. Okay, let's see what this is all about. King of Swords, why are you feeling like the King of Swords? I'm just concentrating on person A's energy at the moment, Cancer. You could be on either side, right? Remember that. King of Swords, anything to say to us? Why are you in the King of Swords energy? Well, because they have a lot of regrets. They have a lot of regrets for the way things haven't turned out in the past. They are realizing now that they were acting from their shadow self, maybe being a bit of a trickster, but all that's happened, now they are understanding what they've done. That clarity has come to them and they're feeling really pathetic about it. They're feeling depressed, they're feeling sad, they're feeling that all this narcissistic kind of behavior that I did, I've become the loser now with the Five of Swords in reverse. Yes, now they're recognizing this is my soulmate. This is my twin flame, soulmate, whatever you may call it, my equal counterpart. What was the point of all this drama that I did when I lost out on the most beautiful connection of my life? So person A is now feeling that all these mind games they were playing, narcissistic tendencies and head over heart, all that has kind of backfired on them. They are feeling like they lost out. So what happened, Spirit, in the recent past for person A to be feeling this way? Well, they were being a bit emotionally closed off. Not a bit, quite a bit. They were being emotionally closed off. They were emotionally manipulating their person, never offering them anything new, nothing stable, maybe refused them. Maybe person B did return back a couple of times, but they refused them this happily ever after, that there nothing stable was offered. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit. Yeah, they brought the tower down. Person A knows that it's their fault. They know I am the cause of this whatever there was no foundation that I've laid, right? So it was bound to come down and it's all my fault. They're acknowledging it. And they do want to return back to person B now. But the way they see this connection now is that so much of delay has happened already. And they've either they left their person out in the cold for too long, or now they are feeling like that all is lost, so much time has gone by, maybe my person is not even stressed about me anymore. They do want to come and speak their truth though. They want to reveal whatever's in their heart, but they are fearing a little bit that it could lead to another conflict or another fight. And they also suspect that they've lost the love. That person B will no longer want to love them, or has already made a firm decision or a choice that, hey, I don't love you anymore. So they are kind of waiting and watching, and maybe waiting for some divine time or some, angels to come and tell them, okay, go, or maybe just waiting for person B to return back to them. Okay, so this person is in waiting mode, waiting for a good, right opportunity to be able to come forward, because in their mind they feel, I've already destroyed it, I've already lost it, my person has already stopped loving me now. So even if I go back, it will lead to another argument or a fight. So what action this person may or may not take, I'll open later. Cancer, let's go on to the other side and see in actuality what's happening here. Person B, you have the Devil in reverse. Why is that? Well, so expected, right? Person B says, my person, they came across as a player. They came across as a very immature energy. They dipped in and out of my life and maybe went wherever they went. And I started to realize that this connection is quite toxic. They're never stepping up to do the right thing. They're just so, playboyish. So if this is going to remain toxic, I'm going to release it. I've made a decision. I'm not going to fight for this connection anymore. Seven of Wands in reverse. What's that, Spirit? Yes. I don't think person B has the best impression right now of person A. They feel, look at how they're seeing them. Promise breaker, playboy, just a very immature energy who never keeps up their promises, heartbreaker, everything possible is what person B is feeling right now about person A, and they feel this is toxic. I don't want to be in this connection. I'm releasing it, and I'm not going to fight for a person who will never ever step up. Am I right, Spirit? Yeah, because person B doesn't want to have any more sleepless nights. I'm done with crying over them, all these days and weeks and months and years of, wondering where they are, who they are with, will they call. I'm done with it. I have my eyes set on the future and I'm moving forward. I waited for them to come to me, but well, I'm taking off on my own. So, how did you reach this conclusion, person B? What happened in your recent past? Judgment in reverse. There was no new offer given. There was no, maybe that person was just holding back all the time, not allowing a new beginning. Person B felt that they were breadcrumbing me, they were giving to others, they were emotionally manipulating me, and yet keeping the window open always, to dip in and out of my life. And that gave person B too much stress. It gave me too much anxiety, too much stress. I never knew where I stood with them. It's not that I wanted to end things with them, but if they are not going to emotionally open up and just keep me hanging there, I have taken back control, taken back charge of my life. This person, they never ever committed to me. They never wanted commitment. So guess what? I've still got it. I'm still hot and sexy and beautiful, and I've realized I can still turn heads wherever I go. I've picked up my wand and I'm off. I can do whatever I want, go wherever I want, date whoever I want, because I am still very attractive. So I'm getting myself out of this not sleeping and worrying and waiting for somebody who's never ever going to do the right thing. So how do you feel about this connection now, person B? The Sun in reverse. Well, person B feels, I've lost hope. The sun has gone down. Star and sun in reverse. This is like somebody who expected there to be sunshine and happiness and have all their dreams come true, but both cards are in reverse right now. Person B seems to be losing hope in this connection. Why? Because there's been no movement. Chariot in reverse. So person B is saying, well, I have no option but to stop waiting around. Person B says, I know they still watch me, but they never communicate honestly with me. Yes, if they did come to me with open, honest communication, I won't even still believe them half the time, because till now they haven't done the right thing. Even if they came to me with honesty now, they've lied so many times in the past that I will have to really dig deep to figure out whether they're still speaking the truth or not. I don't trust them anymore. Okay, so let's see what actions you guys will take. I'm going to take a separate deck for this one, Cancer. And before I open the action cards, I'm going to request you to push that like button if this is resonating with you. Well, if you guys are still here, then something must be hitting home. It really helps the videos to circulate. And newbies, if you are going to subscribe, don't forget to press that notification bell, because that allows YouTube to inform you when new videos are posted. Thank you. So person A, what's your action? Four of Pentacles in reverse. They want to open up. They don't want to hold back anymore. So what action will you take for that, person A? What's the action that you're going to take? They want to come and apologize. Page of Cups. They don't want to hold back anymore. They want to apologize. Why do you want to apologize? I know I'm being a little nosy here. Why do you want to apologize? Because they've also been watching their person. They've also been in the Page of Swords energy. And person B knows that, I think. Person B already knows that they're stalking them. They want to come and have a clear-cut, clean communication. They want to speak their truth this time. And they do want to apologize for the way they've been behaving in the past, holding back or lying or whatever. I did suspect that with the first card here, which was the King of Swords. Somebody wants to have an honest, open communication. And I want to start off by apologizing. So person B, what about you? What action will you take towards person A or otherwise? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for you, person B? Five of Wands. Okay. My God. Person B is a bit stuck. They're a bit stuck because half their mind goes to, well, this person will come in and they will bring in drama and they will cheat or lie or sneak away once again. But I love them. This is my Two of Cups. I do love them. So I think person B is feeling a bit stuck. I don't think they're taking any action, nor are they going backwards nor forward. They just... I need some more clarification for you, person B. So what is the action you're going to take? What's the action you want to take? Three of Cups. Well, I guess if person A comes in correct, they may be open for a reconciliation. So person A, are you coming? What can we expect from you? What can we expect from you, person A? Well, they're coming in. they are coming in, but sorry. They are coming in, but don't expect them to come today or tomorrow. This person is very slow. I think out of fear, they're really dragging their feet. Look at the amount of baggage or pentacles which are holding them back. They're so scared to come forward. They will and they do want to. And this time they'll come in, that much I can promise, they'll come back strong. They're going to come back stable. This time they're not going to run away because I can see that, I can sense that. But I mean, so don't stay stuck. You continue person B in your Queen of Wands energy. Keep shining as you are. The person A will return, but they are a bit slow, also because they're scared. So yes, and when they come back this time, I think it'll be for, well, a solid commitment with the Four of Wands here and the commitment card. This time it's going to be for the long haul. That's all I have for you, Cancer. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.